everybody, it is hard to believe that it was only 2 months ago that Mary and I traveled up to New Jersey, Pennsylvania, New York, and then I was off to work travel in Houston and then Atlanta, and then we wrapped travel the weekend of March 6th in Port St. Lucie, Florida for some Mets back-to-back spring training games. During that time, we started to see the initial trickling of things like masks on airplanes and in airports, to then seeing the increased coverage of COVID-19 on the news. By the time that we got to Port St. Lucie to see the Mets, COVID was sort of a thing, but not the thing yet. That following Thursday, I made my last trip over to Magic Kingdom, and the ramp up had begun with hand sanitizer and increased precautions in the park. And by the end of that weekend, we began our isolation and our new approach to the outside world. And since that time, we've seen the effects of flattening the curve take place, while watching peak cases and deaths sometimes occur, even with family and friends. And while the last 2 months seem like an endless blur of one continuous day, there is light at the end of the tunnel. We're seeing decreases in cases, and we're starting to see some things return to normal. And while we're all in this together, I wanted to share some positivity and optimism for the future. Now, I reached out to a few of my celebrity friends. I mean, who am I kidding? I don't have any celebrity friends. But what I did do was take all of the earnings that I've made from YouTube over the last month, and I paid for some cameos. And I've had one instruction for all of the folks that I reached out to. I just asked for some messages of positivity. So without further ado, here are some folks that have had an impact on my life, and here's their message for the Cheap Seat Nation.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to The View from the Cheap Seats. Yes, indeed, it is your boy, the coach, from the WWE Madden 20 Golf Channel. You know what time it is. I first and foremost want to thank Kyle, who has put together this incredibly positive YouTube channel and an opportunity for people like myself to just send out a random positive message to anyone who might be watching this. We've now spent over a month in isolation, in quarantine, and I don't know about you, but I'm over it. But the one thing I have noticed is 300 to 400 million people coming together to do the right thing. And I'm sure all of you out there have been feeling the same way that I have: anxiety, fear, not knowing what is going to be on the other side of the door when this is all over. But I can tell you this, that if we all stick together and we all support each other and we all buy each other's products and all that sort of thing, we're all going to be okay. And then get as many people back to work as possible. But try to get some sleep. I've been struggling with that. And also try to pick somebody up along the way, because that will help you as you're helping them. Anyway, check out this YouTube channel, View from the Cheap Seats, and get more positive messages, because every single day we can use them. Kyle, thank you, and you all be safe. It's your boy, the coach. See ya.
Hey Kyle, congrats on your YouTube channel. Keep up the good work. My name's Eric Turner. In case anybody watching, all of you watching, want to know, I play in the band Warrant, and I just want to send out a message of positivity. You know, there's things are getting better. Things are looking up. States are starting to open. People are starting to go back to work. And hopefully soon we can all go to rock concerts again. Boy, we sure miss playing rock concerts for all of you. So keep the faith, keep on believing, and hope to see y'all soon at a rock concert near you.
Hey, this message is from my man Kyle and everybody at the YouTube channel of View from the Cheap Seats. Hello, everybody. This is David Faustino, better known as Bundy. Yes, it is true. It is I, the Grand Master, the Grand Bastard, the cross-dresser, the Godfather, the Godmother, the butt wiper. You get the point. Anyway, I wanted to give a message out to Kyle and all of you. Kyle, first of all, thanks for running your YouTube page and spreading messages of hope and positivity. That's dope, especially during this crazy crisis that we're all going through. I know we're all in this together. It's a difficult, challenging times. Some days are up, some days are down. In close quarters with our loved ones, which is always challenging. So obviously, I don't have all the answers. It's a daily sort of challenge for us. I think the key that we've been finding is just to stay grateful, because even in the midst of this crisis, there's so many things that we have to be grateful for if we really think about it. So that's the key for us. So stay positive, stay grateful, stay in, stay safe, and this will all be over soon. All right, lots of love. Will Bundy, y'all. Peace.
Hey, what's up, Kyle? And I think that's I gotta check out your YouTube channel now. Positive messages for me in this is I can't imagine being younger and going through this, because it's a different lifestyle. If I was 19, 20, 21, 22, going through this right now, it'd probably be weird for me, because I like going out and I like doing stuff. But I think at 36 is something I enjoy, being home. I have 2 kids and I'm married, so I enjoy being. This is my dog. I enjoy being home with my dog. I think this time should be used for a little self-reflection. I think you get off the internet for a couple days if you can. Just to kind of really take stock in yourself and realize who you are as a person. And then maybe when you come out of this, when you go back into the world, you can help a little more, or you can do something a little different. Maybe you weren't acting the way you needed to act, or maybe there's some things you could change about yourself. I think there's always things you can change about yourself. As I get older, I get way more reflective about the things that I take stock in, and then the things that I put my currencies in, way more family now and other things. So anyway, I hope this helps. Hope it helps some people. Thanks for doing what you do, and hopefully we're out of the zombie apocalypse soon. Later.
Good day, Kyle. LA Beast here. I was playing The Hills Are Alive with the Sound of Music because now I take it you are a Tampa Bay Buccaneers fan, and Rob Gronkowski. I didn't know what was going on when I checked my Twitter the other day, but if he's coming to play now with Tom Brady and the Buccaneers, that's awesome. Because even though I'm from New Jersey and all my friends are New York Giants fans, I've always kind of been a Patriots fan, and fair enough, a fan of Tom Brady. To where, I'm interested to see how the Buccaneers do. Hopefully, with everything going on, sports being canceled. Like, I always love watching the Masters, for instance. And I was like, what happened to the Masters? And I guess everything has been postponed. So fair enough. I guess to everybody who is a big fan of you from the cheap seats, I just subscribed to your channel, good sir. I can relate to your Mr. Peanut butter maker. I can relate that you went to Mets spring training. You explored some it was like a haunted saloon or something like that. And I tried to get a photo of when I went to Bobby Mackey's Music World, which is like one of the most demonically haunted places in the United States, if not the world. And I'm like, after I went on like a couple of excursions, like exploring the haunted stuff, I was like, I'm good. I got that out of my system. But Kyle, and a view from the cheap seats, excuse me. I appreciate your positive attitude. I'll share a couple things here, like your Mr. Peanut, for instance. Like going on eBay and buying back things that you enjoyed when you were younger is awesome. Again, I have in the package this Steve Urkel doll from the great show Family Matters. I buy back all of my sweet favorite WWF action stars: Teddy Ruxpin, his pal Grubby, the Ghostbuster house, other stuff over there, Ghostbuster, Back to the Future stuff. I think one positive way, if I can speak, to help kind of like get through these tough times, is to buy back your childhood on eBay. And fair enough, in 2018, Kyle, I also, if I ever go to a sporting event again, will be viewing that sporting event from the cheap seats. Because I spent way too much money in 2018 going to sporting events, such as I went to a Philadelphia Phillies game, and I was like the only guy with a Mets jersey, and like they wouldn't let me down. He's like, show me your license, show me your ticket. They didn't believe that I was sitting right next to the dugout. And the Philly fanatic, Kyle, he came over, he's like, let's take a selfie. And when I went to like go like this with my phone, he like pretended to pull his pants down, like Randy Moss from the Vikings pretended to pull his pants down and moon the other team, and like Chris Collinsworth is like, that is awful. That is god awful. We can't show that. And like everybody was laughing at me, and like I pulled the guy in the costume. I'm like, fudge you. And even though quite possibly this is supposed to be a positive message, I was like, dang it, like you got me. And I did. I spent the rest of the game, even though it was a great seat. I was getting harassed by all the Phillies fans. So, yeah, I hope and pray that things get better, so you can continue on with your journeys, good sir, on your channel. Congratulations, you're almost at 75,000 subscribers. I just subscribed to your channel, and I wish you nothing but success, health, happiness, moving forward here again during these crazy difficult times. But stay put, stay at home, even though it sucks. You'll get through it. I'll get through it too. Like again, like I'm going a little stir crazy, but I'll figure out a way to come out of all of this a more positive person, a new outlook on life and things. Yeah, I think it's just a crazy, ridiculous time, but we'll get through it together. Kyle, view from the cheap seats, good sir. I appreciate all your support, and yeah, I can't wait to see what your next video unfolds in my subscriber folder. So as I get my bearings straight, because I can't speak, Kyle, have a good day.
Let not your heart be troubled. Hello, it's me, Santa, and this is my view from the cheap seats. Things are getting better with the COVID-19 crisis. Doctors are learning more. People are getting well. New ideas are being created, and it's not taking so long for things to happen. Things are happening at a rapid pace right now, and hopefully everything is going to be back to normal soon. You'll be able to be back with your friends, back on the job, unless you decide to continue working at home. You'll be able to go back to school and resume a type of normalcy in your life. And in case you've forgotten, you've got Christmas to look forward to. It's right around the corner. Well, I'm exaggerating a little bit because I always see the cup half full. It's about, 7 or 8 months away, but it's on the way. And contrary to the nasty rumor that was spread by the fake news, Christmas has not been canceled. It's going along as planned, and this is going to be the best Christmas ever. And now you know the rest of the story, because that's my view from the cheap seats.
I know that was an eclectic bunch of individuals, all of which have had some impact on my journey along the way. And it's interesting, almost all of the messages were unilateral in being positive and saying, we're going to get through this. There's a lot of people that watch this channel and they tune in specifically for theme park things or concert things or sports, etc. And while I want all of those things to just reopen and reavail themselves for folks to enjoy, this has been an opportunity for the last couple of months at this point to really reevaluate what's important, maybe reassess goals, rethink what's most important to us, and most of all, appreciate everything that we have in our lives. Make no mistake, this has not been a walk in the park, I think, for anybody, especially those that have lost employment, lost money, gotten sick, or worse yet, passed away as a result of this virus. However, the time that I've been able to spend, and for years, mind you, I've had the push from Mary about slowing down and smelling the flowers and enjoying the journey. This time has been invaluable to be able to do just that. So I want to say thank you to everyone that we invited to say some words. I want to say thank you to you guys for watching, for listening, and hopefully being able to spread more positivity, more optimism with those in your circles. And on that note, I want to thank all of the folks that are on the front lines, the hospital workers, the doctors, the nurses, the admin staff, everybody that has been participating in getting food for folks, whether that's at the supermarkets or it's fast food or it's takeout places or delivery places. Thank you so much for your service. And for the Cheap Seat Nation, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for all of your likes and your comments, your subscriptions. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Have a great day or night. We'll see you guys.